I'm here in a park at the moment. I'm going to do some tests with the Equinox 800 on Australian coins, all the Australian coins ranging from the 5-cent to the $2 coin. I'm going to check for depth in the ground in this park here. I'll just show you the surrounds. So it looks like the ground is kind of orangey clay. It's not that mineralised, it's not a gold field, it's simply a national park actually. But there's a bit of mineralisation here. Now I've done a couple of things. There's the Equinox in the background there. I've done a tune, an EMI tune, and I've done the ground cancelling here. There was a bit of mineralisation, so I had to do a ground cancel to get its maximum performance. But I'm going to try the machine on our coins. All our coins there. Oh dear. There's coins, selection of coins, and test to see what numbers they come in at and the depth that they come at. Now I'm just going to do the tests in Park 2. I've mucked around a bit, and Park 2 seems to give the best response and the best depth on all of them. So to not make this too lengthy a test, I'll just do it in Park 2. Factory settings, I haven't changed anything. And we'll see how it performs, and it'll give you an idea what numbers they come up with. Okay, now here's the machine. There's the Equinox 800. Bit different to the package that comes out of the box. I changed the shaft on it just to provide it with a better armrest, but nothing else has changed. The machine's still the same. Now the tests are going to happen here. This is the first one's a 5-cent coin that I've got on the end of this ruler, and I'm going to put them in this embankment in these two holes down here. Now the first one here is 10 centimetres down, or 4 inches, and the second one I'll measure it in a minute, but I think that's about oh no, I'll measure it. I think it's about 10 inches. Okay, I'll do some tests with that first one. Ruler's in position with the 5-cent coin on it. You probably can't see the coin in there, but it's in that hole somewhere. Now I'm going to run the machine over it and see how it goes. Very clear signal, almost a good 6 inches up above the ground, which makes it a total of about 10 inches, say 9 inches that we get the 5-cent piece. And you can see that it's in Park 2, and the reading you get is a 9 and 10 on the 5-cent coin. Okay, very good signal, and this is in Park 2 factory settings. If I put the all metal mode on, or the iron mode on, doesn't make any difference, but there it goes. 10-cent coins in there, same spot. There's the signal. And the 10-cent coin, I can probably get, oh, I don't know, you can't really see that well above it, but I can get, or at least 6 inches, 6, maybe even 7 inches above it. And the reading for that, 13, 12, 13, 14, that's a 10-cent coin, the Australian 10-cent coin. Got a 20 in there now. I haven't shown the coin, you just have to believe me. $20 coin, 15, 16, and the height above, well, yeah, 7, 8 inches above there. just so that you believe me that I'm putting these coins in. There's a 50 going in. There's the 50, it's in there now. Oh boy. This is at 4 inches down, 10 centimetres in Park 2. And I reckon I'm getting that, yeah, 8-9 inches above. Total of about 13 inches. Yep, that's a foot and a bit, 300, so 35 centimetres on the 50 cent. And the reading on that is a little bit higher than the 20, it's on a 17. A bit higher than the Australian 20 cent. This is the 16, there we go. Now we get to dollar. Oh, just put it nicely on the end. Oh dear, dropsy. Come on. Oh, the coins are just loose on the end there. I don't want it. There we go, the dollar's in there now. Let's get ready. There's the dollar. Now, about the only mode that will go a little bit higher than this, I've tried all the other modes. The Park 2 was the best. I've tried the field, the beach. The other one that is probably a little bit better is the gold mode. I'll show you that probably a bit later on. So there you go. That's about gets it maybe the same height as the 50. No, I'd say a bit less. Probably a foot down, say 12 inches. The 50 was a little bit higher. Yep. Anyway, and the number that comes up, 20, 21, 20, that's the Aussie dollar. Put him away. And last but not least for this test, there's the $2 coin. It's going to go into the hole. At 4 inches down, and not as high up as the dollar, probably I'd say 6 inches up, maybe about the same as the 20 cent piece as far as height goes. It is a smaller coin, and the reading for that, 19, 20, yeah, a little bit lower than the dollar coin. Okay, now I'll try something a little bit deeper. Now, trying the next hole. The next hole, I measured it as 9 inches down, or 22 centimetres. I'm putting the 5 cent coin in there. It's 9 inches, 5 cent coin, and Park 2. And it still pings it. I'm a couple of inches above the ground. And I do get a reading on the meter. I get a reading of 9. Before it was, there, 9, 10. Same as it was at 4 inches. Yeah, very good. Put him away. There's the 10 going in, 10 cents. 10 cents. Good signal, 10 cents, about 2 inches above the ground. And the readings, much the same as it was before, 12, 13. Very good. Next. Oh, look, I skipped a couple of the others, the 20 and the 50, because they read kind of much the same as they did at the 4-inch level. They got it quite easily at the 9 inches. There's gone to the dollar. There's a dollar. 9 inches, Aussie dollar. Yeah, gets it all right. Park 2 still, haven't changed. These are the coins you look for mostly, the dollars and the $2 down the beach or in parks. You don't worry too much about the others. The register on the meter, fairly, oh yeah, jumping around a bit. Oh, more so than it jumped around with the others. Dollars down to 16 on this. Okay. 19. I expected it 19, 20. Oh yeah, there's 20, but it is a bit jumpy. The silver coins are a bit more stable. Okay, tried the $2. There's the $2 coin going in. 9 inches, 22 centimeters, and yeah, you can hear it. Not a terrific signal. Probably just a little bit better than the 5 cent. Not as good as the 10 even. Yeah, it's a small size, I suppose. Number that it registers at that depth. Yeah, the number they register at depth is lower. Oh, there you go, there's the 20 that it got before. Yeah, sort of get it. It's at depth the numbers are lower than they are closer up. And not as stable, although that one's sitting on 20 now. That's pretty good. Okay, that's the $2 at 9 inches, and he picks it up. It won't pick it up. 2 inches above, no, loses it, or just. And just out of curiosity, with the $2 coin still in the ground, I've now set the machine in, oh, if you can get away from the reflections, it's in gold mode, gold 1, and you can hear the threshold of the gold mode. Whereas the others were silent. Gold 1, the $2 coin, 9 inches. Now that's picking it up 3 inches above the ground. So 9 inches plus 3, that's a foot. That's for the $2 coin. If that were in a park, you'd get it at a foot. You'd have to dig an awfully big hole though to retrieve it. Now I'm going to just try it in gold 2. Change that over. Gold 2. Whoa. Gives a much broader reading. The numbers it comes on, they jump all over the place. This is in the gold mode. Quite a loud signal in gold 2. It's a bit better than gold 1. Well, the last thing I wanted to try out was trying this with a couple of gold nuggets. Now, here's a 4.5 gram gold nugget on the end, taped on the end of the ruler here. and on the other end I've got a 0.4 of a gram nugget taped on there. So just out of curiosity, in this ground, it may be similar to mineralised ground you get in the goldfields, except I think goldfields will be more mineralised than this. This is reasonably bland ground. I'm going to try to see what you get with these. Now, I just put it on the ground and run it over with the nuggets on the ground first of all. This is in gold mode 2 on the 0.4 gram nugget. Now I'm getting that three, 4 inches above. Now the bigger one, that's the 4.5 gram nugget. I get that about 9-10 inches. I'm going to stick them in those holes there in a minute and see if you can read them. Now first of all, I'll put the little one in there. There it is at 4 inches. 4 inches, yeah, 4 inches down. There. Oh, yeah, picks it up nicely. Gold mode 2. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I'll flip it around. I won't even bother with the big one at that depth. I'll stick it straight down there at 9 inches. Very good. That's gold mode 2. Now I'm just going to switch it over to gold mode 1, but I've got to run through the whole scale to do that. As you do, you can't go backwards. Now there, oh, I'll try this. It's in Park 1 at the moment. No, don't really get the nugget at that depth. The eye can see a slight sort of iron grunt almost if I scrape the ground. Try it in Park 2. There's Park 2. Ah, not really. Chattery. No, no. I'll just try the little one at a lower depth. There's the little thing. Try that in there. Park 2, 0.4 gram nugget. No, not really. Now I've changed this over to, I put it back into gold, but it's in gold 1. I've got the little nugget in there at 4 inches down, the 0.4 gram nugget, and it's in gold 1. Now in gold 2, and I tried it before, you can get it quite well. Let's see in gold 1 what it does. I'm scraping it on the ground, and not really, I don't get it. I'll try the big nugget, 4.5 grammer at the 9 inch mark, 22 centimetres. That's in gold 1. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, not terrific. I'll just flip it over to gold 2 for a minute, like we did before. Wow, what a difference. significant difference. Picks it very well. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's strange. What are those noises? Oh, it looked like we might have a ground balance problem here. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it was out of ground balance for that. You got to do it for each mode. I did it in the beginning when it was in park. Okay, let's try that. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, but I'm getting a lot of chatter. There's either, I checked this ground earlier, I didn't seem to have any metal in there, but it's certainly noisy. Oh, I am getting the nugget, but there's a lot of other noises that go with it. I'll just try the little one at 4. I'll just try the big one at 4 inches. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that one's pretty good. Yeah, you wouldn't miss that. Even with the chatter, you wouldn't miss that. I haven't tried this machine in a goldfield yet, so maybe it'll be unworkable. I don't know. In gold 2 anyway. This is the first time I've actually had it in a park situation. Oh, I don't like that chatter. Well, not the chatter, just the falsing. Anyway, you can hear the nugget quite well at 4 inches. I'm just flipping it over to the little one at 4 inches. This is gold 2. Yeah, if I'm careful. No. Too many spurious signals around it. Okay, I'll do this test. I'll repeat the test with the gold on a goldfield one day. Okay, well that concludes my little test here with these bits and pieces in a park situation. Yeah, the coins are fairly easy and fairly conclusive, but the gold, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'll have to, as I say, I brought them out here just to have a bit of a go in the gold mode, but I'll have to do a proper test in mineralised ground for that. Anyway, hope you got something out of this. If not, doesn't matter. Thanks.